So, you want to blow up less.
I love how you
Don't we all?
get ready to meet the cold vacuum of space.
Survival, though, is not simply an individual mandate. Ultimately, your teammates must also survive if you hope to gain anything from your struggles. Simply avoiding the action is one path to a lower death count. But in most cases, this does not help your side move any closer to victory. Fortunately, a solid foundation in some basic concepts can help ensure your personal persistence and the longevity of your team. Being a survivor begins at launch. Observe where your teammates are going, and move with the strength of numbers in your favor. You will eventually learn when to break this rule, but you'll last longer if you're not the only target several enemies are shooting at.
You can't guess the odds of making that shot.
It is tempting to assume that the heroic mantle of the hotshot ace will rest easily on your shoulders, but your skills will take time to hone, and are more readily practiced when you have support nearby.
Tripled. Strike again.
Another key survival skill is recognizing when you are in trouble. If you see red flashing around the edge of your secondary firing arc, your shields start to drop, and your co-pilot won't stop shouting about how you're going to die, you are in trouble. When you are being shot, do not fly slowly in a straight line towards your destination. Instead, take evasive action. Look for terrain that might provide temporary cover and shelter there.
What a shot!
Hit F2 once you're out of immediate danger to regenerate your shields faster and gain more shield power. If you are running barrel roll or power dive as your engine component, orient your ship properly to avoid obstacles and hit 3 to activate the maneuver. This will break any missile locks in progress or missiles currently locked on and in transit.
Launching missiles.
Ideally, your maneuver will hurtle you towards your allies, and not deeper into enemy territory. Consider carefully which engine component you are running on your ship. Barrel roll and power dive are both considered travel abilities because of the distance they cover.
Pitch down, thrusters up.
Retro thrusters can provide a significant offensive edge, but will not enable a quick escape from a tricky situation. Other engine components generally offer little upside to scouts, strike fighters, or gunships. When in the thick of battle, some ships rely on evasion to cheat death. Evasion and its counter accuracy are statistical values assigned to each ship which influence whether incoming blaster and railgun shots will hit the mark. Scouts particularly can enhance their natural class-based evasion with a number of passive and active abilities. Managing these abilities skillfully, and using them at an opportune time, can prolong your survival dramatically, but they aren't foolproof. Know your enemy. Pay attention to the names flashing across your screen. If you notice a particular enemy pilot is landing many kills, do not challenge them head-on. Wait until they're engaged with another target, and try to land some shots. If they target you, vacate the area and head for your allies. You can always come back later.
That's the stuff.
Look at the scoreboard after each match and note the players who did well. You're likely to see them again, and you will benefit from such intel. Death is never far away in GSF. It is a game of calculated risks, and the most successful pilots will weave into and out of danger continually.
Yes.
Play too recklessly, and you will be destroyed before you can help your team. Play too cautiously, and the other team will gain territorial advantage. Do not fear the inevitable.
Ready to meet the
But when you do take chances, have a plan going in for how you will get out.